What if I told you there's a place where the ground turns blue, pink, and red without filters, without CGI? Imagine walking through a landscape so vibrant, so alive with color, that it feels as though you've stepped into a dream. In Japan, there exists such a wonder, Hitachi Seaside Park, where the earth itself transforms, as if painted by an artist's hand, shifting hues with the seasons and capturing the hearts of all who wander its paths. Each year, this park undergoes a breathtaking metamorphosis. In spring, endless fields of nemophila bloom, casting a shimmering blue across the hills. Summer brings sunflowers, bright and golden, while autumn sets the park ablaze with crimson kochia bushes. This ever-changing palette evokes wonder, nostalgia, and a deep sense of peace, reminding us of nature's power to move the soul. And yet, these magical sights are fleeting. Their beauty exists only for a moment, making each visit unique and precious. It is this transience that makes such places unforgettable, a reminder that the rarest wonders are those we cannot hold on to, but only experience in the now. Nestled in the heart of Yellowstone National Park lies a phenomenon so vibrant, it almost defies belief: the Grand Prismatic Spring. Here the Earth appears to have opened a window to another dimension. Bands of electric blue, fiery orange, and radiant yellow ripple out from a scalding sapphire center. These colors are not the work of a painter's hand, but of millions of microscopic organisms thriving in the hot, mineral-rich waters. As steam rises from the spring, swirling with the colors beneath, one cannot help but feel awe at the forces of life and geology converging. This is not simply a beautiful sight, it is a living laboratory, where extremophile bacteria create a kaleidoscope of hues, each shade marking a delicate balance of heat and chemistry. The spring's size is equally staggering, wider than a football field and deeper than a three-story building. For scientists, Grand Prismatic is a natural wonder that unlocks secrets about life's resilience, offering clues to how organisms adapt to extreme environments, perhaps even beyond our planet. For the millions who visit each year, it is a reminder of the Earth's untamed artistry, a spectacle that lingers in the mind long after you've left its steaming edge. To witness the Grand Prismatic Spring is to stand at the intersection of science and wonder. The vivid colors and swirling mists invite quiet reflection, while the sheer scale of the spring humbles even the most seasoned traveler. Here, our planet's restless energy is on full display, boiling, coloring, and creating life in the most unlikely of places. But the spring is also a fragile marvel. Its delicate colors can be altered by the slightest changes in temperature or water flow, a testament to the precision with which nature operates. This fragility only enhances its beauty, reminding us that even the grandest spectacles must be cherished and protected. And so, as you gaze upon the living rainbow of the Grand Prismatic Spring, you bear witness to a masterpiece millions of years in the making, one that continues to inspire awe, curiosity, and respect for the natural world. Beneath Iceland's mighty glaciers, nature crafts a secret world of ephemeral beauty, the crystal ice caves. Each winter, as glacial rivers carve through ancient ice, these caves form anew, their walls glowing with an ethereal blue light. Step inside and you are enveloped by shimmering ceilings, translucent as stained glass, and columns of ice sculpted by time and pressure. These caves are fleeting, existing only until the spring thaw, when sunlight and warmer air cause them to melt away. This impermanence is part of their magic. To enter a crystal cave is to experience a moment that will never come again, a hidden chamber that may vanish tomorrow, forever altered by the forces of nature. The science behind these caves is as fascinating as their beauty. Layers of ancient ice, compressed over centuries, filter sunlight to create that otherworldly blue. Every crack and ripple tells a story of past winters, volcanic eruptions, and the slow, patient movement of glaciers across the land. For those lucky enough to visit, the journey to the caves is itself an adventure, traversing icy wilderness, guided by experts who know the glacier's moods. Within, you find a silence so profound it amplifies the heartbeat, a sense of humility in the face of nature's grandeur. Yet the caves are also a stark reminder of our planet's fragility. As global temperatures rise, glaciers retreat, and the lifespan of these wonders grows ever shorter. The crystal caves, therefore, are not only places of magic, but also of reflection, inviting us to cherish and protect the fleeting treasures of our world. In the end, to stand within a crystal ice cave is to step outside time, to witness a creation that is both ancient and achingly temporary, a humbling encounter with the artistry and impermanence of nature. rising abruptly from the emerald plains of Sri Lanka, Sigiriya, Lion Rock, is a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring pull of myth. This colossal column of stone, crowned by the ruins of an ancient palace, dominates the landscape, its sheer cliffs streaked with the scars of centuries. Legend tells of a king who built his citadel atop Sigiriya to escape his rivals, transforming the summit into an opulent fortress suspended between earth and sky. The journey to the top is a pilgrimage through history, past water gardens, frescoes of celestial maidens, and the massive weathered paws of a lion carved into the rock itself. The engineering marvels of Sigiriya astound modern visitors. Sophisticated irrigation systems, symmetrical gardens, and intricate murals speak to a civilization that valued beauty, defense, and harmony with nature. Each step up the winding staircases is a step back in time, where echoes of ancient voices seem to linger in the wind. From the summit, a panoramic vista unfolds, the lush jungle stretching to the horizon, villages nestled among rice paddies, and the distant blue of mountains. It is easy to imagine the sense of achievement and awe that must have filled those who first reached this lofty perch. Sigiriya is more than a relic. It is a bridge between past and present, a place where the ambitions and dreams of a lost kingdom are etched in stone. For visitors, it is a chance to touch history, to ponder the mysteries of those who lived, loved, and ruled atop the Lion Rock. And as the sun sets, casting golden light over the ruins, one is left with a profound sense of perspective. A reminder that, like all great achievements, even the mightiest citadels are ultimately reclaimed by time. In the heart of Turkey lies a landscape so surreal, it seems to have stepped from the pages of a fairy tale, Cappadocia. Here, wind and water have sculpted the land into spires, cones, and pinnacles known as fairy chimneys, rising from the earth in whimsical formations. For centuries, humans have carved homes, churches, and entire cities into this soft volcanic rock, creating a unique harmony between nature and culture. At dawn, the sky above Cappadocia fills with a rainbow of hot air balloons drifting silently over valleys and villages. The spectacle is nothing short of magical, balloons casting shadows over ancient cave dwellings, with the sun painting the rocks in hues of gold and rose. It's a scene that stirs the soul, evoking dreams of flight and freedom. The underground cities of Cappadocia are feats of adaptation, carved to protect inhabitants from invaders and extremes of weather. Winding tunnels, secret chambers, and hidden chapels speak to a history of resilience and ingenuity, where life was shaped by the land itself. Cappadocia's landscape is not static, it is ever-changing, shaped by natural forces and the creativity of its people. The fairy chimneys, though ancient, are fragile, eroded a little more each year, reminding us that even the most fantastical worlds are subject to time's embrace. Visitors to Cappadocia find themselves transported, not only by the landscape's beauty but by its stories of survival, faith, and the enduring human spirit. To walk among the chimneys or to soar above them in a balloon is to experience a place where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blur. And as evening falls and the rocks glow softly in the fading light, one is left with a sense of wonder and gratitude, a feeling that, in Cappadocia, the extraordinary is for a moment within reach. Along Madagascar's Avenue of the Baobabs, ancient trees stand sentinel, their swollen trunks and spindly branches silhouetted against the sky. These are the baobabs, giants that have witnessed millennia of change, their roots digging deep into the red earth of this island nation. Some of these trees are over 1,000 years old, their thick bark and hollow cores a testament to resilience in the face of drought and fire. As the sun sets, the landscape is transformed, trunks glowing amber, shadows stretching across the dusty road, creating a scene both timeless and haunting. Baobabs are more than silent witnesses, they are lifelines for the communities that live among them. Their fruit, leaves, and bark provide food, medicine, and shelter, while their presence shapes local myths and traditions. To the Malagasy people, the baobab is the tree of life, and its silhouette is as iconic as the island itself. Ecologically, baobabs are keystone species, supporting a web of life that includes lemurs, birds, and countless insects. Their flowers bloom at night, attracting bats and nocturnal pollinators in a delicate dance that has played out for centuries. Yet, these ancient giants face new threats. deforestation, climate change, and the pressures of a growing population. The Avenue of the Baobabs stands as both sanctuary and reminder, a place where the past and present meet, and where the future of these remarkable trees hangs in the balance. To walk among the baobabs at dusk is to experience a profound connection to the earth, a moment of humility and awe in the shade of giants who have outlasted empires, and who now depend on us for their survival. In the vast wilderness of Alaska, rivers of ice carve through mountains, shaping the land in slow, relentless motion. Glaciers, majestic, formidable, and ancient, dominate this landscape, their brilliant blues and whites gleaming under the northern sun. Each glacier is a living record of the Earth's past, preserving secrets in layers of snow and ice. Standing before a glacier, one feels the immense power at work. The ice groans and cracks, inching forward, grinding rock to powder and sculpting valleys as it goes. It is a process as old as time, yet it unfolds before your very eyes, a lesson in patience, persistence, and the scale of nature's artistry. Glaciers are more than frozen rivers, they are engines of life. As they melt, they feed streams and rivers that nourish forests, wildlife, and people downstream. Their movement shapes ecosystems, creating habitats for creatures both large and small, from salmon to bears to eagles soaring overhead. But these wonders are also indicators of change. Today, Alaskan glaciers are receding at an unprecedented rate, their retreat a stark warning of a warming planet. Scientists study their flows and calving fronts, documenting changes that ripple far beyond the icy wilderness. To witness a glacier calve, shedding massive blocks of ice into the sea, is to see both creation and destruction, beauty and loss. It is a reminder that nothing in nature is permanent, and that the balance of our world is delicate, ever-shifting. For those who venture into Alaska's glacial realms, the experience is humbling. To stand on ancient ice, to listen to the deep echoes of the glacier's movement, is to connect with the power and fragility of our planet in a way few other places allow. There are places on Earth so extreme, so otherworldly, that they seem plucked from the surface of another planet. The Danakil and Dallol Desert in Ethiopia is one such place, a landscape shaped by fire, salt, and sulfur, where life clings to the very edges of possibility. Here, the ground bubbles with acidic pools, neon yellow, green, and white. Sulfurous vents spew steam into the scorching air, and salt flats stretch to the horizon, shimmering under a relentless sun. Temperatures soar above 50 degrees Celsius, making this one of the hottest, most inhospitable places on the planet. Yet, in this harsh environment, scientists discover forms of life that defy expectations. Microbes thriving in acid and heat, offering tantalizing clues about the origins of life on Earth, and perhaps on other worlds. The Danakil is a natural laboratory, its strange beauty a source of fascination and inspiration. For explorers, the desert is a test of endurance and curiosity. Trekking across the salt flats, visiting the luminous Dallol hydrothermal fields, and meeting the Afar people who mine salt as their ancestors did, each step is a journey into the unknown. The landscape challenges every sense, from the taste of salt in the air to the sting of sulfur on the skin. The Danakil is not a place that reveals its secrets easily. Its beauty is severe, its wonders fleeting, formed and erased by the Earth's restless energy. Those who visit leave with a deeper respect for the raw forces that shape our world. To witness the Danakil and Dallol is to stand on the edge of the possible, a place where the familiar gives way to the extraordinary, and where the planet's untamed heart beats loud and clear. Mount Huashan in central China is legendary not only for its jagged peaks and breathtaking vistas, but for the daring it demands of those who seek its summit. The mountain is cloaked in clouds and myth, its steep cliffs rising abruptly from the valley below, their faces carved by wind and water over eons. To climb Huashan is to embrace adventure. The most infamous route, the plank walk, clings to the sheer cliffside, a narrow wooden path bolted to the rock, with nothing but air and vertigo beneath. Chains offer a lifeline, but every step is a test of nerve, a dance with gravity on the very edge of the abyss. For centuries, pilgrims and seekers have braved these perilous trails, drawn by the mountain's reputation as a gateway to enlightenment. Temples perch on the summits, shrouded in mist, their bells echoing through the silence, a testament to faith and perseverance. The climb is both physical and spiritual. As you ascend, muscles burn, breath quickens, and the world below recedes. Each challenge overcome, each vista revealed, brings a surge of exhilaration, a reminder of the heights we can reach when fear is mastered by will. Yet Huashan is not only about danger. The mountain's beauty is profound, the play of light and shadow on granite, wildflowers blooming in sheltered crevices, the ever-changing tapestry of clouds. It is a place to contemplate one's place in the world, to feel small and strong at once. For those who reach the summit, the reward is more than a view. It is a sense of triumph, a memory etched in courage. The legacy of Huashan endures in every footstep, every heartbeat, every soul that dares to climb. High in the clouds of China's Henan province stands Mount Lao Jun, a place where the spiritual and the sublime converge. Steeped in legend, this mountain is said to be the retreat of Laozi, the founder of Taoism, its peaks crowned with ancient temples and golden pavilions that gleam against the sky. The ascent to Laojun's summit is a pilgrimage through mist and history. Stone stairways wind through pine forests, past prayer flags fluttering in the breeze, and shrines hidden among the rocks. With each step, the world below grows distant, replaced by a hush that invites contemplation and awe. Atop the highest peak, the Laojun Pavilion stands sentinel, its golden tiles shining in the morning light, a beacon for those who seek wisdom and perspective. The views are breathtaking, jagged ridges stretching into the horizon, clouds swirling around spires, and the faint outline of distant valleys. The mountain's spiritual atmosphere is palpable. Here, the air seems charged with possibility, the silence deepened by the chants of monks and the soft ring of temple bells. Visitors often speak of a sense of peace and clarity, as though the mountain itself imparts a deeper understanding of life's mysteries.